I wanna be a millionaire so freaking bad. Buy all of the things I never had, which, in this case would be a bunch of guns and attachments and camos and titles and emblems and everything that you can buy with COD points. And you notice how I substituted the word million with an M, or 10 to the 6th power, for billion, or 10 to the 9th with a B, because 1 billion COD points would be a bit much to obtain, and although it might be possible without hacking, it would take years. But I think a million is definitely achievable and realistic, because at the moment I have around 300,000 or so, and it obviously grows every day, much more so when I play wager matches as I am here, which is why I thought it would be an appropriate topic to talk about COD points and have me ask you how many you have. I'm curious if any of you watching this have over 1 million, and obviously you're entitled to say anything even if it's not necessarily true, but be interesting to find out. But this is Gun Game on launch. I do remotely decently. 20, you know what, it's really difficult when you get into the launchers and ballistics knife and crossbow to maintain an overall kill to death ratio of over 2. Now granted, I have heard of some flawless gun games, or actually one in particular. It hasn't yet been posted, but I think that'll be a big deal. If I get a flawless gun game, I would be ecstatic. Even if I got like 20 and 5 or something, that would be insane. I'd be jumping up and down, because it's difficult. So you know what? On top of how many COD points you have, let me ask, what is the Beth? I can't speak this morning. I need to go and get some late breakfast, or brunch, as it's called on weekends at our cafeteria. What is your best score in a gun game, kill to death ratio wise? I've actually seen people run around, even in high roller gun games, just knifing, which is extremely aggravating. Like, they don't care about winning at all. They just want to go around and humiliate people just for the annoyance of it. I don't really know what the purpose is. People will do, it's that people want attention, so annoying things will grant them attention, which is what they want. It's the same as like trolling. People troll because they want attention, and if people respond to it, well, they keep on doing it because that's the attention they want. So that's why it is best not to respond to trolls, everyone. Lesson of the day in YouTube business: mind your own beeswax. It does you wonders. And anyway, my only real complaint when it comes to wager matches and high roller mode in particular, because this problem affects high roller mode more than any other, obviously, because the most points are at stake, is that when the game ends, if the host is not in the top 3 and doesn't get their money back, plus some on top of that, oftentimes what they will do is go into their Xbox Live menu, or on PlayStation, go into their XMB and sign out, or on Xbox, just quit the game via the dashboard. And what happens is it disconnects everyone from the game, and in turn everyone loses their COD points, even the person who won, or the top 3 places. And it's sort of a big problem, and it's happened to me many times, and I think if it didn't happen, I would probably be around 100,000 points wealthier than I am now. So it's kind of a bummer. Now, although granted, Treyarch did implement a system which was not there the day the game came out, which is when people do sign out and dashboard and end a wager match, the points will be refunded to you within several hours. The first time it happened to me, the points weren't refunded until the next day, so I thought the system was totally BS, but fair enough, it does work, although it would be a lot nicer to get the points that I really did win. But in all fairness, I don't really think there is a way to fix it, because when the host disconnects from the game, there's no real way to store the data and stats besides giving you a loss. Anyway, that's the only complaint. Other than that, as always, I do love wager matches, and yeah. If you guys have enjoyed this at all, I do want to encourage you to take just 1 second to leave a thumbs up, as it is very helpful, and it sort of promotes penis growth. At least that's the word on the street as of late. Anyway, I want to thank you for taking the time to watch. It has been a pleasure as always. Final kill cam with the ballistics knife from a decent distance, and I will talk to you guys all later.